Okay, hey all, this is Martin from How to Make Mobile Games. I'm in Paris in Game Connection right now and I have a few minutes between meetings, so I'm going to give you a little tour around of what Game Connection is and what the event is kind of all about. So this is pretty much a business event. This is where companies come to meet, say publishers, developers, and it's service providers, and it's not really a public event where they're demonstrating a lot of games, but there are some cool game demos in here, like these little arcade units over here. So I don't know what this is all about, but I think this is pretty cool. We've got these little arcade machines over here. And an old Neo Geo machine with F-Zero. So that's pretty cool. So the way that it works is they have like a meeting system set up, and people will basically arrange meetings together with publishers or developers that they want to meet. And it's kind of, it's pretty good if you're, say, a larger developer or publisher looking for games. It can be a little bit expensive if you're a smaller independent developer. Say it's around €700 or maybe €300 for just one ticket. But it's pretty useful, and I've made some pretty good contacts so far. So, all right, I'll just keep walking around and show you guys. So this is a Thailand company over here. They do game localization. This is individual tables for companies. They can arrange to have one of these booths here where they can have meetings, or they can have one of these tables over here. So it's pretty good because there's quite a lot of space. There's not a lot of space to sit down if you don't have a table, but there's plenty of space to stand and meet people. So the other cool thing is as well, if you do like set up a meeting with one of the companies, if you don't have a booth or if you don't have one of the tables, then what you can do is just arrange to meet at one of these meeting points here. So you basically have your schedule, and then what will happen is they'll tell you at what meeting point you can meet with people. So it's pretty cool, and I'll actually show you my meeting schedule here, just to show you guys how it kind of works. And just give me 1 second. Yeah. So I'm hoping that you guys can see this kind of clearly. Sorry that I'm kind of walking around while I'm talking. But there you go. We've got Wednesday. This is Thursday in the middle, and then this is Friday. So as you can see here, like the different days, I have different companies to meet on those days with their details and what company name is, but also the location of where we're supposed to meet, whether it's at one of the meeting points or whether it's going to be in one of their booths. But overall, this is pretty cool. It's a good event. It's mainly business focused. So if you're looking for investment, or if you're looking for some kind of funding for your game studio, or if you want to connect with developers for, say, content, if you're looking to publish content, or if you're looking for a publisher who you want to publish your game with, there's a lot of big guys here. There's Sony, Microsoft is here. There's Rovio, who did Angry Birds and Bad Piggies. So it's a really good event for business connections. But bear in mind that if you are a smaller developer, it might be a little bit expensive. But when you come here, definitely come with a plan. You can start to arrange meetings roughly 2 weeks before the event actually begins. Or even earlier. We kind of booked ours kind of late, but you can arrange them a lot earlier. So it's good to have a plan when you're here. The other thing I would suggest, guys, is if that you do come here with your company, or if you're on your own, you might want to bring 2 or 3 people, because it can be kind of busy, and there's a lot of people here, and I'm not going to meet even half of the people here in the 3 days that I have. So if you do come, if you have 2 or 3 people, you can meet even more of the companies and even get even more contacts. So you can kind of spread out and, you know, just go and find as many people as you need to find. So I recommend bringing 2 or 3 people, because it can be a little bit tiring having meetings all the time as well. But you can wander around. So, for example, even though I don't have a meeting with, like, say, Foundation 9 up here, or Sumo Digital, I can just knock on their door if it's open and just say, hey, do you guys have 3 minutes to just chat, get their contact details, and then come back. So Pocket Gamer, Steel Media, they're huge. They do pocketgamer.biz, which is a website that I always check out, and they have a lot of cool like updates on the industry news and marketing and new companies that are doing things like cross promotion or just new techniques and interviews. So it's a really good website to go to. Check these guys out. That's pocketgamer.biz by Steel Media. And I think that's pretty much it. I might just take a little walk around here to show you guys a little bit more. So the other one that they have here as well is government organizations who are looking to improve the economy for the games industry inside of their country. So for example, we've got TIGA, which is a UK-based one which helps UK developers to connect, to find funding, to grow their studios, and it's really, really cool because they have a lot of connections and they have a lot of support for especially new developers. They can give discounts and so on. This one is the Canadian Embassy over here. So these guys are basically here supporting the Canadian games industry. So if you're looking for, say game content or publishers inside of Canada, or if you're looking to open a studio inside of Canada, then these guys would be a good contact as well. Smart to Pay. So this is one of the payment solution providers. What they do is, if you have an Android game out in the market or a Windows game and you want people to pay for the game, then, or if you want people to pay for items in the game, like in-app purchases, they'll be able to help you with that. And you plug in their API, their SDK, and then it charges to their mobile account. So if they have, like, say, $10 on their mobile account, then they can pay using their mobile credit. They don't have to pay using a credit card or PayPal or something like that. It's something that I've yet to do and I've yet to crack, but if I do find a very good way to do that, I'm going to be sharing that on the channel, how to integrate a payment solution for non-Google Play or non-Amazon or non-iTunes app stores, because there's a bunch of them out there and we have thousands and thousands of downloads on other app stores. But right now we don't have a good way to monetize. So for example, Killer Shooting Sniper X on Slide ME, right now nobody can pay for it, so that's a problem. But we're hopefully going to find a solution for that, and I'll be posting about that once I do, and hopefully you guys will find that useful. So this is Game Connection Europe 2012. I recommend checking it out. I recommend it if you're looking for publishers or developers. It's a great place to meet other developers as well and just talk about games. But for now, anyway, I'm going to catch up with everybody soon, and I'll be uploading more videos this week once I'm back in England. For now, everyone, have a great week, happy developing, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.